Hello, I'm Nathaniel Lake Jr. from the company of Brandon LLC. We are a human resources and organization development company. Today we're going to talk about the differences between a suspended employee versus being discharged from employment. When an employee is on suspension, he or she is usually suspended for a determined or undetermined period of time, with a final decision yet to come. When an employer puts an employee on suspension, the employer typically will do a lot of research to determine why the employee had to be let go for that period of time. The research may or may not result in the discharge of the employee. Now, when the employees are suspended, he or she could lose their benefits if they're not returned to work. If it's determined that the employee suspension was for cause, but the employee is returned to work, then that employee could lose benefits such as time towards their retirement, as well as vacation time, sick leave time, and obviously hours of work and pay. Now, when the employee is determined to be discharged, then that employee will no longer be able to return to work. Now, the negatives to being discharged is a loss of employment. It could result in negative references from their former employer if some other employer sought to ask questions about the employee. The employee's unemployment benefits could be challenged by that former employee and former employer, and a lot of other bad things could happen. Now, if an employee is discharged from employment, what can they do about that? Well, they must reassess and understand why they were discharged. If it was for cause, they need to kind of clean up their act and get themselves back together. They need to go and talk to the unemployment agency and also the employment agency to seek further employment. There are a lot of organizations out there that can help employees in this regard. This is Nathaniel Lake Jr. from Brandon LLC, and we just spoke about the differences between suspended employees and discharged employees.